Oh no, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to basically do a life update video, but I thought instead of doing a classic sit down and just blurt stuff out, I was going to like film little bits throughout my week off and just talk about shit that's going on in my life. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more interesting and it gives me more time to actually do it, because I have no time to actually sit down and just... So yeah, I mean, tonight I'm going to Inglorious in Bournemouth at the fire station, and yesterday I was at Florence Black at the Joiners, and I mean, I have not been to a proper gig in ages. I buy tickets for gigs and I just don't go. I'm one of those really annoying people, and I don't know, well, I do know why I do it, but I also don't know why I do it, and it just feels so good to finally go out and see my bands after so long of not seeing my bands. So I'm actually doing some stuff. And yeah, I might as well fucking bring you guys along for the journey. So if you're interested in watching my life update, then please do keep on watching. Ignore the fact that my laptop makes the loudest noises, but yeah, I just thought I'd jump on now that I've come home from Inglorious. That was an amazing gig. Got to see Blackwater Redemption's first show. They used to be Western Sand, now they're Blackwater Redemption. They were sick, actually. They were really good, and I'm not being biased. Like, they're so good. They're so good. They're just so good. You should definitely go and check them out now. I would personally say that they live, they're like up there now. So yeah, if you haven't checked them out yet, go and check them out live because they're amazing. But yeah, I just thought I would jump in and be like, yeah, I haven't been to gigs in ages. I don't know why I don't go. It's mainly because I'm kind of lazy, and that sounds shit, but yeah, I get tired after work, and I hate being tired because it makes me grouchy and grumpy. So, and I work quite a lot these days, so I usually just come home, put my pyjamas on, and then that's it. Plus I have 3 little rats that need my attention. So I don't end up going to gigs anymore. And I buy tickets thinking, yeah, I'll go because I really want to see the band or whatever, and then I just don't go. And that's really shit. That's really shit. As a promoter, I need to pull my finger out and actually go and check out some bands because I do really enjoy it. And it's amazing just seeing people that come to my shows there and say hello, and just seeing how all the bands interact with each other and how they react on stage. It's an experience that I shouldn't take for granted, because I'm very lucky that I'm into the music scene as much as I am, and I'm very proud of the music scene that I'm part of as well. Can't beat it. So many incredible bands. I need to go and watch them play, I need to stop being a little hermit. So yeah, I just thought I would jump in and yeah, tell myself off, I suppose. I thought I would introduce you to my rats while I'm doing their free roam time in the bathroom, because it's the only safe space I have in my house. Trying to catch them is gonna be fun. This is Luna. Yeah, but I've basically just cleaned out their entire cage, which I haven't done for I do it once a month, but I've been a bit lazy recently, and I didn't do a full clean last month, so I've done a full clean now. They've got all new toys, new hammocks, new bedding, and yeah, I can't wait to put them back in there and see them explore it. But yeah, I thought I'll introduce you to my little shits. So this little one is Luna Lou. You will see her on my last life update when she was so tiny, she fitted in my hand, and now look at her. She's my heart rat, aren't you, darling? She's my heart rat. So when I come home from work, she's the first one to greet me. I want to cuddle, and I usually get her out, and she'll go in my hood, like she probably is right now, and we'll go and chill out in the living room playing video games on my phone, or reading a book, eating hula hoops. Mia. And yeah, she'll just go to sleep in my hood, which is so cute. And now my other two are staring at me. Let's pick one of you. You, come on then. This is Dottie, because she's got a little dot on her head. Hello, darling. She is the playful one that's just everywhere. And the nightmare one, aren't you, sweetheart? But lately, she's got a lot better. She's lovely. I love this one. I love them all. I love them all. But obviously, Luna Lou's my heart rat, aren't you, darling? My heart rat. But they're all lovely. They're all lovely. I love rats. I love rats so much. I do. I do. How could you not love that? Right, let's introduce my last one. Mia Moo. Mia Moo has come out of herself so much recently, haven't you, sweetheart? Say hello. You gonna say hello? Look, so people can see your gorgeous markings. She's got beautiful markings. She used to have a zigzag on her head like Bowie, but my girls are roan rats, which means that their fur changes colour as they get older. So when they're like fully matured, or like 2 years old maybe, they could be completely white. This one won't be, because she's a Rex, so her coat's more fluffy. And if you look at her whiskers, if you can see, they're kind of curly, whereas the others are just standard rats, aren't you? She's like, I'm no standard. But yeah, they're just box standard rats. But yeah, she used to be all black as well. So look at her now, like, you can see her head's still black. She's just beautiful, aren't you? She was princess, but she's not so much of a princess anymore. She's more of a little shit. But she's called Mia, aren't you? She's my chonky rat. You've always got to have one chonky one, and it's her. But yeah, I absolutely love my rats, don't I? And I take rat care so seriously, like really seriously. I don't recommend getting rats from pet stores. These are all from a breeder, and you can tell because they're just so friendly and all over me, which is exactly what I wanted in a rat. My boys were not like this, and I got them from Pets at Home. But they weren't like this at all. They weren't very playful. They didn't want to hang out with me. These girls just don't want to leave me alone, which I love. I love. That's why I wanted rats. Rats are amazing. I don't know why people hate them so much. They're so beautiful. Look at her. Oh, she sneezed. She's the most beautiful things in the world. But I make my own rat food. So they get a mix, and they get scatter fed every day. And I get their vitamins, and they get playtime, and I try and put as much as I can in their cage. I give them the healthiest treats, which they probably don't like. They probably want all the shit treats, but I give them healthy treats, and I play with them, and I don't know, I just love rats so much. They're my favourite. Ignore the state of my room in the background. I'm trying to tidy, but also not trying very hard at it. Apparently I also wanted to talk about the fact that I went to see the Rolling Stones in July. So while I'm getting ready to go out for Tapas Tuesday, I'm going to tell you what it was like going to see the Stones again. It was amazing, obviously. It was at Hyde Park on the 3rd of July, which coincidentally is actually the anniversary of Brian Jones's death. So a very significant date, which is why I wanted to go to that one in particular. It was amazing. The weather was perfect. Like, it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, it wasn't really windy. We were in a pretty nice area. There wasn't a lot of like pushing or shoving. I mean, we were very far back, which is a bit sad looking back. But I was happy in the moment, living my best life, watching my favourite band absolutely killing it. They were amazing. Very different without Charlie. There was just something, like the vibe, there was something in the air that you could just tell Charlie wasn't there, obviously, because he passed away last year, which is very sad. The new drummer's great though. He's great. He's keeping the band going, and that's what we want, obviously, because we don't want the Stones to die. But yeah, it was just different vibe. But I mean, otherwise they were absolutely killing it. And we stayed in a really nice hotel near Hyde Park. I think it was called the Central Park Hotel. And it was actually quite nice. I mean, it was a cheap hotel, but it wasn't that bad. And I would totally stay there again. It was pretty good, reasonably priced, really, when you split it between 3 people. So yeah, I would totally go up there again just for like a weekend exploring London. It was very nice actually, and had a good night's sleep. It was pretty good. Yeah, I went with my dad and Adam. Adam's first time seeing the Rolling Stones, so hopefully he enjoyed it. It's my dad's third time seeing the Stones, and my 4th time seeing the Stones. So yeah, it was really good. It was really good. We tried to go to Carnaby Street too, but Dad didn't want to queue, so we didn't get to go into Carnaby Street. But I saw the outside of the store, got my photo taken, and got to look in through the window, which I appreciate nonetheless, because I'd love to go to that store and just spend all my money in there, because they're my favourite band, if you couldn't guess. Just trying to think what else we did. We just had a little walk around. We walked around Savile Row, and did we get food? No, we didn't. We had food at the festival. We had these cheesy chip things, which were quite nice. I mean, a bit overpriced, but very nice. It's a festival, everything's overpriced. An issue with my ticket, because everything's done via an app these days. You don't just get given tickets anymore, which, why? Come on, please. I miss having tickets. Now it's just yeah, that's me, and you go in. But yeah, one of my tickets didn't come through on the app, so we had to try and find the box office, and they printed out a ticket for me, which means I actually do have a physical copy for that, so good. Really happy with that. Yeah, we just walked around, walked through Hyde Park, and just took in the scenery. It was fun. I mean, it was the Stones. I would have been happy with anything, to be honest with you. It's the freaking Stones. Don't judge me, I'm so tired. It's 1:30 and it's pissing it down with rain, and I'm just ugh, I'm so tired. Today is a day of not completing tasks. Just knackered. But yeah, I thought I might as well just sit here for 5 minutes and actually do a bit of my vlog. Otherwise, this is going to be another fail. So I've got a cup of tea, which is way too hot to drink. And I'm just putting it there for atmosphere and to make me feel cozy. But yeah, I also want to just talk about a little bit of life stuff. I've got this here because I did script this video. I've just decided to ignore it. But there are bits in it that I do actually want to talk about and stuff. So yeah, I'm growing really tired and frustrated of constantly being told what to do. Oh my god, with almost every aspect of my life. I'm 26 years old, right? And I'm totally capable of making my own choices, decisions, and mistakes and successes, whatever. I should be able to do that by now. I'm 26. If I can't make my own mistakes and my own wins, then what am I doing? What am I doing? But I think the thing about when people want advice or support and it sounds like they're just moaning or whinging, they don't necessarily need you to be there's an easy fix to this, quit your job, or don't get pets, or just do better, or well, go to sleep early. And you're yeah, I get you. Or don't be friends with that person then. It's I totally understand where you're coming from, but telling me not to do something as advice just is not helpful. Sometimes people just need it's okay, I support you no matter what decisions you make. It's not that hard. That's what being a friend to me is. I don't need someone to tell me what to do, to be honest. I just think it's kind of rude. Why, if I say I'm getting rats, why tell me that I should get one and not as many as I want? Like, for starters, you have to get more than one because it's just cruel to keep them on their own. But telling me, no, you should get one. Why? I want 3. So I got 3. And they're all happy. You saw them. So why can't I have 3? And why do I have to, like, not be friends with certain people because they might be being a bit of a knob that day? Like, everyone's a knob. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We all have our issues. We all have problems that sometimes get the better of us. But it doesn't mean that we're a knob forever. Some people are, though. Some people are, though, and those are the ones you should go snip snip with, because you don't want knobs in your life, to be honest with you. This girl could talk, but just saying, like, the amount of times a day I get told what is best for me, like, I just don't appreciate it. Like, and it actually stresses me out being told what is, like, best for me, because believe it or not, I actually know what's best for me, and I'm quite happy living the life that I'm living, to be honest. So when I'm ready to make my own decisions, whatever they may be, you just got to trust me and that I will make them. And if they're what you wanted me to make, then fantastic. If they're not, then sorry, but they're my decisions to make and I know what's best for me. Telling me to do something actually just pushes me away, to be honest, and makes me feel less supported. Like, if I wanted advice to solve a problem, I'll tell you. Does that make sense? Like, oh, honestly, it sounds like I'm rambling, but the amount of people that tell me what to do these days is insane. Also, why I'm here after my can of Foster's, kill people with kindness because they don't expect it. So when you're feeling like you need to do a Dharma, excuse the distastefulness, just be kind. Be kind, because rude people don't expect it. Hi again. I'm having a bit of a chill day or time moment just after I've finished doing some housework today. So I thought now would be a good little time to jump in and talk about Nosfest 2022, not 2023, because that announcement is coming tomorrow. I mean, it would have already happened by the time you've seen this video, but it's coming tomorrow in real life. But I thought I'd talk about 2022 because I haven't actually spoken about it yet. But oh my god, wasn't that freaking amazing? It was insane. I honestly, from like hand on heart, I wasn't expecting as many people to turn up as what did. I mean, it sold out, so obviously there was going to be people there. There were so many people messaging me, either like not being able to come because of train strikes or COVID, or just there's a lot of people trying to sell tickets as well. I don't know if all of them were genuine, but there was a lot of tickets going up for sales. I was like, oh my god, this isn't gonna be my best one. And I kind of prepared myself for like the worst, like the current climate as well. It was very hard to sell tickets for Nosfest 2022 purely because nobody's really got. I think gigs are picking up now. I'm not entirely sure why, but they are starting to pick up now. But like previous months or like this past year has been very tough. A lot of festivals have had to cancel. A lot of gigs have been cancelled. Just a lot of poorly attended shows or people just not buying in advance. It's been a ride. It's been a ride this year for promoters and venues. But yeah, I was expecting it to be a bit not great, to be honest with you. But honestly, when I say this genuinely, it was packed out from the second the doors opened. There was like a queue all the way down the road. I could see it, like it was all the way down the road, and people were right up the front from like the get-go. Everyone stuck around to watch every single band. Like there was not less than a packed room for every band, which I've not seen it. It's usually pretty good. Nosfest is usually packed out from like the moment the doors open, but not like this. Like this was something else. Like it was just rammed all day. And that was awesome. That was so cool. Like, yes, they're like, that just felt so good, you know. Like I said, like in my speech and stuff, like, you know, just want to prove people wrong. And I think we did that. We did that with this year. And I'm going to prove people wrong again next year because it's fun. But it was absolutely fantastic. I might drop in some little clips from it. But I mean, there are 2 vlogs previous to this one. Vlogs vlogs that you can watch of behind the scenes footage and live footage of all the bands. They were freaking amazing. Like, they smashed it. Like, yeah, Nosfest 2022 went incredibly well, and I cannot wait for next year's one. So, it is the 7th of October, which means I'm seeing Russell Kane tonight, but more importantly, it means that I've announced Nosfest 2023 today. And wow, the response has been amazing, actually. Like, we've already sold quite a lot of tickets, which is fantastic. I mean, before the lineup was even announced, we'd sold out of pre-sale tickets within 2 hours, so like, it's pretty insane. But yeah, we're doing really well. There's a lot of good feedback. A lot of people seem to want to go and are happy with the lineup, and they think it's great, which is always quite nerve-wracking, because you always hope that people are gonna like the lineup, and you never know what you're gonna do if they don't. But luckily for me, they love the lineup, so fantastic. And obviously tickets are available now. You can get them from www.nosfest.org. And yeah, you can check out the lineup and more information or whatever, but they're £35 each. And on the lineup, obviously, we have the headlining this year will be Shez Kane, with support from Hollowstar, Collateral, South of Salem, Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters, Revival Black, Sam Miller and the Sass Bandits, White Raven Down, Black Lakes and Blackstreet Vultures. So if any of those grab your fancy, then make sure you get a ticket, because we would love to see you there. And oh my god, thank you so much for all the overwhelmingly supportive feedback. Like, I appreciate it so much, I have no idea. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a bit different, bit of a different structure and layout, but hopefully you enjoyed it or learned something from it, or just, I don't know, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you guys did enjoy it, then please do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!